Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, where the sound of the big red siren signals it is time for football. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Arizona Cardinals. Falcons sideline, head coach Raheem Morris. His guys, well, are struggling at this point in the year. Just 2 wins over their last 7. Across from him, his counterpart, the Cardinals' Jonathan Gannon. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak right now, hoping the home fans can help them get out of this slump. Season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. Gets past one man. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the first overall selection of the 2016 draft. From Cal, it's Jared Goff.
And he just continues to throw touchdown pass after touchdown pass, leading the league here down the final stretch of the year. Guys will say that the numbers and the rankings, they don't matter to him very much. I don't know how much I actually believe that. Sure, he's team first, but I think everyone would like to see him finish #1, including himself.
Dumps this one off to Algier. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Goff going to keep it himself. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Goff now to throw. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. He's got this to Algier. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Back to throw. Goff. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. The numbers for him from a week ago, a boatload of catches, 77 yards.
And he's able to pull that last pass in, but this is usually a pretty tough unit to try and maneuver against. They're in the top 10 in the league against the pass, and you and I both know there's not much difference between 1 and 10.
Give to Algier from the shotgun. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. That one a first down pickup of 8.
And the Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll stick with Algier. And shedding through the tackle. And he'll be brought down short of the 15, but a really good move on the run. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3.
Out of the gun, Goff. As Bourne got it on the slant. And the Cardinals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
They'll run here with Algier. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense, because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
Algier again. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Tyler Algier, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Cards get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal. They've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So here the Falcons now as they get set for their opening possession. Leading them out is their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Miami.
I love this quote during the week. If I were a defensive back, I would have wanted to play against me last week as well. He's trying to eliminate those turnovers, those interceptions, and get back on the positive side of the ledger for touchdown passes.
Yeah, had 4 of those picks, led to the loss. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
46-yard line.
ETN up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. One of the best of the last decade or so, Bobby Wagner in to bring him down.
2nd and 12 at the 45-yard line.
To throw, here's Ward. Screenplay, here's ETN. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. Now that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down,
now the ball comes loose. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Partner, on my spot sheets, I highlighted turnover margin because we remember they turned it over 4 times last week. So another one here in the first quarter. This isn't the way they want to go.
No, not even close. And it's not something they even imagine, because the amount of time that we know that they spend in practice talking about what they need to get done, working on it, showing them how to take care of the football, and emphasizing what it means in terms of winning, they've got to just be puzzled right now that they're not taking care of the ball better.
Following the fumble recovery, Goff. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals 1st down as well.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Algier going straight ahead. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 in 2nd down. The Cardinals in trouble to start play, 6 and 8 on the year. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
That's good.
Algier will take this one in. It's a Cardinal touchdown. So he had a nice run to get him down there. Was Scott just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll make the score 14-0. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was Tyler Algier capping things off with a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Oh, look at the juke. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups check out their team scouting and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down.
And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Ward. Trying to lay one up deep. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 49 yards.
Falcons, first down. First and goal, Atlanta.
Seems like all the fireworks in this first quarter have been on the other sideline, but here they're saying, hey, we've got some explosive guys on our side too. And that's a big play of the game.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack.
Coming off the line, he's been wreaking havoc all year. And look, that's why, as a result, he's getting some looks for Defensive Player of the Year in the NFL.
And I know that many people don't have him first on their list right now, but he deserves that type of consideration. You mentioned it. All year long, he's made big plays and continues to do so. Imagine if he has a big game here. If so, he could vault himself right into the #1 spot.
From the gun, Ward. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side.
Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now 3rd and goal.
Throwing now, Ward.
And it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Tutu Atwell
With touchdown number 7 on the year.
And the Falcons have cut it back within a score.
So a nice touchdown pass for the rookie there. And, you know, as they go down the stretch, look, they're not a playoff team. This is just confidence building and growth time for him, right?
Yes, a game within the game, isn't it? Because every team wants to win all games on their schedule. But the development of this rookie quarterback is paramount for this team. So you're exactly right. Every rep, doesn't matter what the game, what the situation, what the score, valuable for him, valuable for his team as they look towards next year.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Cardinals offense and Jared Goff set to take over once more. And he's off to a fast start throwing the football. Pretty good numbers already for just the first quarter of play. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
You can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
To throw is Goff. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 36 yards on the play.
Cardinals, first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
On 1st and 10, it's Algier.
And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. Back in Arizona, 2nd quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession. Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27. Goff. This is Clinton. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Khalif Raymond, 26 yards. And the Cardinals go up by 2 touchdowns.
So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 21-7.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Atlanta now coming out on the field.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they looked up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Throwing is Ward.
At the 31-yard line.
That's complete to Pearsall.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a first down.
And the Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, if you bring in your tight end, keep him in, your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
And this third down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long.
Ward. He'll try and do this himself.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
Well, there were a couple of extra defensive backs in the game, so he really had nowhere to go with the football despite his search for an open receiver. So he has to take off and run for it, but he comes up well short of the line to gain.
Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away.
And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
The Cardinals offense and Tyler Algier getting set for this next possession. And we give you a look there at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns. You can see he's second best amongst NFL running backs at this point in the season. First down, they'll start with Algier.
Get this one across the 35.
61 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Goff.
The toss here completed to Pittman.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Play action. It's gone.
Minus 9 yards on the play, and now it's 3rd down.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
They're facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Setting up the screen, here's Algier.
And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the 1st. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away.
Just a 2-yard return there following a punt of 48.
And it will be Falcon football.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here.
The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw is Ward. He'll find Lamb. That's complete.
This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Falcons 1st down. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Falcons.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
Play fake. Here's Ward. That is incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Play action now. Ward. Looking right side, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over.
And they'll have good field position here following the interception and a chance to build on their lead as they start with a 1st and 10. Algier now up the middle. To about the 26 here. 2nd down and 6 now from the 26.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Algier with another carry.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
73 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
At the 18-yard line.
Now it's gone.
That's thrown underneath to Algier.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Option play. Here's Algier.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal.
Cardinals 1st down.
He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there. Of course you're going to give it to him.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
They'll look to run with Algier.
And he is in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Tyler Algier
On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Cardinals have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Elliott on for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. So the drive there took 6 plays.
And it was Tyler Algier capping things off with a touchdown. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Atlanta now coming out on the field.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now Ward. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. It's a quick turnaround for them after the turnover, but the way they moved it on their last drive, they're probably eager to get right back at it.
And you know me and you know my tendencies in this situation. What do I want right now?
Be aggressive.
Be aggressive. Take your shot right here.
How about this? They'll try the option. Left side. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
On again, it's Algier.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Gone. And he is caught. Fights through it. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals continue to pull away here in this first half. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of the play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Elliott good with a PAT. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Falcons 7. Jake Elliott set
Now
to
after
kick
the
off.
touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
Throw it out the window.
yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 34.
Here's a 2nd and 7. He gets it left side of Johnson. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
16 yards.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
That's complete to Travis Etienne out of the backfield.
The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first.
To throw, here's Ward.
Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big hole after big hole to run through in this first half. Now Goff. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
From the gun, here's Goff. A short throw to Ingram. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 12 yards to pick up, good enough for an Arizona first.
1st and 10 at the 39.
A final shot before break here. Goff. And he was able to shed one tackle, but could not get away from there. So halftime here out west. Let's go east. That's where we find Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scotty, thank you as always. Well, likely two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to get going to begin this third quarter. Looking to put a drive together. They'll look to ETN to start things out. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36.
ETN once more. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Back at the 33-yard line.
Here's Ward. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Running out of the gun with ETN. They'll get it to the 40. Broke a tackle there, but couldn't get much further. Only a yard of the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Falcons first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Straight ahead, ETN. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. Throwing now, Ward. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40.
They overload him that time of the safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7.
Partner, you know what I'm going to say before I even say it.
Yeah, you just cannot take a sack in that spot.
You're exactly right. You can't take a sack in that spot. Potentially now a 3-point swing right there.
And that one will skip out of bounds as the linesman will mark this thing right at the 15-yard line. The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half.
The first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Now
a handoff to Algier. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down in the backfield. How about Jonathan Allen there pushing upfield to make the stop behind the line?
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. And this one's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Goff. He'll try and do this himself. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever
over the middle, and there's a diving catch.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
14 yards there on a Falcon 1st down.
1st downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game.
On 1st down, right back to ETN.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Ward. And a quick throw there is incomplete.
Had an open man that time and ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
Ward from the gun on 3rd down.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
Here's Sam Martin now as he's on to punt for Atlanta. And this is going to work out well as it's out of bounds near the 13-yard line. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over.
No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. Starting the drive with Algier. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
17-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Harris, off play action. Very quickly here, and that's complete.
And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the 1st down.
And the Cardinals, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
And right side, they're going to go option here. And he powers his way up past the 30. Give him 4 yards there on the 1st down keeper.
A gain of
from the 31. Here's a second down and 6.
At the 31-yard line.
Goff now to throw.
Has his man, it's Shakir.
Goff's pass complete to Khalil Shakir. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
To throw is gone.
And that one too wide and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he's on to kick it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away.
Here's Noel.
A 46-yard punt, 4-yard return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Atlanta prepped and ready for its next possession. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
A shotgun snap and a give to ETN. And a lane slowly materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 8. Throwing is Ward. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
To throw is Ward. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 32-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Here's a give to ETN.
And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now.
They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 12-yard line.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play.
ETN up the middle.
And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 9-yard line.
Looking to throw. Moore. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Now this drive, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need 7 yards here. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. That's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th, and we've seen them do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
A gain of 47 on the play.
Algier going straight ahead. 105 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll stick with Algier.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
That's good for a Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They run with Algier.
And a short gain down to about the 33.
This is 2nd and 8.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now a carry for Algier, headed right.
Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4. The offense on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. They'll run forward with Algier. Nifty move. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards to pick up, good enough for an Arizona first.
That's another Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
They'll try the air now with Goff. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And give them 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 2. And the Cardinals.
They'll run here with Algier.
And he fights his way in, not giving up. And it's a Cardinal touchdown.
Tyler Algier
Taking it in from 7 yards away.
And the Cardinals look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Elliott now to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told.
And it was Tyler Algier capping things off with a touchdown. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Atlanta regains possession of the football. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. Play fake, here's Ward. That's complete to Pearsall.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A handoff for Etienne. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Going up top. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. From the gun on 3rd down, Ward. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the 1st. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. This 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Etienne with it.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
68 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
And they'll go again with Etienne.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. That one good for 17 yards. And now they've got it 1st and goal.
Another Falcons first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Caught on the slant. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown. But they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Obviously, the scoreboard right now is not the friend of this rookie quarterback. But, hey, a touchdown pass there maybe builds a little confidence.
Every rep is valuable when you're a rookie. Every time you step up and throw the football, there's a lesson to be learned. Yeah, he took advantage of a little bit of loose coverage there with the lead. But at the same time, got it done. He'll take a little bit of satisfaction away from that throw.
And they'll accept that penalty.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession.
So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They give it off here to the tight end. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Now a 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here's Gone. Got the connection here to Bourne.
And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for the Cardinals first down.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Arizona,
their hopes of finishing above 500 stay alive as they move to 7-8 now on the year.
And they will hit the road next week to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, they're guaranteed now a sub-500 season as they fall to 6-9. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.